Welcome back. Let's do the CSS for this section. In previous lesson, we have added all needed elements in HTML and now we are going to stylize them all. When we finish with CSS, this menu should look like this. Let's go to style.css. First, we are going to stylize this menu with class start menu. We select it and then add position, fixed, height 100 VH, width 60 pixels, background color #222, Z index 1000, top 0, left 0, display flex. We press enter a couple of times to make some space, and then we add align items, center, justify content center, flex direction row, box shadow 1 pixel, 5 pixels, 15 pixels, #222. Very well. Let's stylize this div with class menu closed now. We are adding a position absolute, top 30 pixels. Okay. Now we will stylize this icon, which is placed inside it. Its color is #CCC. Font size 22 pixels and cursor pointer. We will stylize this now. This is a div with class menu social. Selecting it, and let's see what we want to do with it. First, we can see that all those icons we need to rotate for 90 degrees. Because of that, we are adding transform rotate 90 degrees. The icons are rotated to the wrong side, so let's put -90 degrees. It is okay now. Under, we are adding display, flex, justify content, center, align items, center, and flex direction row. Okay, now we want to stylize those links that are placed inside this menu. Those are these links here. We are selecting them and adding display flex, color, #CCC, margin right 50 pixels, align items center, and font size 20 pixels. Okay, we know that this menu will open and close, so we can add transition, all 0.5 seconds ease right away. Okay, good. We will define now what happens when hover over those elements. Their color should change to orange. We will also add transition, all 0.3 seconds ease. After this, we can stylize those icons. We can select them and add margin right 5 pixels. Okay, this doesn't look like we want it to. We can try by changing flex direction into column here. It stays the same. Row also. Let's move to HTML to see. Yes, here we will move this text outside the icon. And yes, it's all good now. We'll do the same for Instagram and YouTube. Now we can stylize this menu when it's open. We are moving to style.css and we will add a comment navigation menu. And first we will stylize this main nav. We are adding position fixed, height 100 VH, background color #222, It has a transition like the closing menu. We can copy it. Its z-index is also 1000, left minus 600 pixels, width 600 pixels. So it is being placed right here. It has display none for now, but this will change in jQuery. We are adding also overflow, hidden, display, flex. Very well. We can delete this part to see how it looks like now. Adding it also, justify content, center, align items center, box shadow 1 pixel, 5 pixels, 15 pixels, hashtag 222. Adding to it background image, URL, IMG, cars logo PNG. Under we are adding background size, contain, background position, bottom, background repeat, no repeat. Now the image is placed here and that's what we wanted. Okay, now let's stylize this icon, icon close. We are adding position, absolute, top 30 pixels, right 30 pixels, color hashtag CCC, font size 22 pixels, cursor pointer. Okay, we can see our icon here now. We can stylize this menu now. That is this nav menu. We are adding it display, flex, flex direction, column. Now we are selecting nav menu A. Color, hashtag CCC, margin 20 pixels, font size 30 pixels, and adding transition all 0.3 seconds ease. Next up, we are going to define what happens on hover over these links. Their color changes in our orange, this color right here. Okay, we forgot to stylize this H2 heading. First, selecting it. It has a position absolute, top 50 pixels, left 10%, color hashtag CCC, width 100%. We don't need here width 100%. Let's delete that. Adding font size 35 pixels, font weight 400. Let's try with 300. Okay, we will return it to 400. When we have finished this, we can return here and add again what we have deleted. Width 600 pixels, left minus 600 pixels, and display none. Okay, now, cool. We have finished adding this menu. Later, we will make it work with the help of jQuery. Now we see that this button has not any function. That would be it for this lesson. See you next one, where we are continuing to work on this site.